first question is, it's difficult to be Sting.
I think it'd be difficult to be Sting without photography or radio or the media exposure. I think it's a necessary part of being who you are, doing your work. I don't particularly enjoy it. In fact, sometimes I'm blinded by these gentlemen. I can't see. Especially in dark clubs, if you get 20 photographers, you can't see a thing. But, no, I don't regret Gordon Sumner.
Very difficult to be white in a black band?
No, I've actually learned a lot about myself, a lot about black people and their culture. And if anything, it's been a very useful trade for me and for the band, both culturally, musically, philosophically. So I think it's been a very, very successful experiment for both sides. But I forget, we all forget what color we are. I mean, that's the good thing about it.
About Miles Davis, he said no more rock and roll, no more jazz, no more soul, only new music. Do you agree with that or not?
I agree. I don't think any serious musician sees music as being sectarian. I see music as a totality, and jazz and blues and classical music and folk, rock and roll all look the same to me because I'm interested in all of those forms and I can play a little from all of those forms. That's how I see music. And my job is to break those barriers. I think it's the media's job to put labels on things, and it's my job to dodge them, to avoid them. I'm a big fan of Jacques Brel's, and the way he wrote and sang was an inspiration to me. And I think French music, and I don't want to sound patronizing here, but it needs to go back to Brel. In other words, it needs to speak for itself as French music and not be an imitation of American music. Because I think France has a very rich culture, and the pop music should come from that, not from across the Atlantic. But I'm sure it will.